All right, guys, it has been an absolute nightmare with these renovations. I've had 3 washouts so far, and I've had to keep fixing them. But, you know, these are like a Monet painting. Is that what it is? When it is, they look good from far, but they're far from good. So from a distance, if you look, we're on the perennial ryegrass section here. It looks good from afar, but we are looking very spotty, and there's a huge reason for this. On top of the washout, I'm going to be going over that in the next video and might give you a little tip here. But look at the side yard over here. And this area is the bluegrass area, and it's doing really good. It's growing in nice and even, but we also had 3 washouts. We got a problem with the gutters where it overflows and it's pushing everything into the pool, but whatever. I redid this 3 times in August. We're still in August, the end of August, and now we have all of September. I have a head start on everyone doing renovations. That's why I started in August. That way, if I needed to add more to this in September during my growing season, I can. But a lot of this is in the sprout and pout stage, but we got a lot of weeds. So like what I'm hoping for here is that this will get nice and thick, and I'm trying to hand pull as many weeds as possible. And that way, I don't know, we can get this almost to putting green status by the end of the season. But this is huge. Look at this over here. This is all coming out because we have clover that was hidden all in there, and it's been spilling out into here. So, but just to let you guys know, when you're doing a renovation, you're gonna get weeds, and it's okay. We just gotta wait until I'm gonna try and hand pick as much as I can, because you can't spray herbicides on this. You'll just kill the grass. So, because it's so brand new. So what we're gonna do is get a cut on here. I've cut this around 2-3 times now, and then also the perennial ryegrass, I've done that about 4 times. And then, you know what, hold on a minute. I ended up doing the renovation on this side over here, and let me show you how that's doing. So we had to dig out a handful of spots here, and then I have created a new problem here. I have a brand new spreader, and I must have leaked out of it. I have no idea.
Idiot.
I was putting down some granular, and I made a boo-boo there, is what I'm guessing, but I don't like it. But yeah, look at everything's growing in through this junky dirt that I bought. It had all kinds of twigs in it, but we are growing everywhere. So now what is time for? Fertilization. So we're gonna get a cut on real quick on all 3 plots, and then my son's here, he's gonna dethatch this area, and we're gonna fix this. Opposed to digging it out, we're just gonna scratch it up really good, throw some seed down on it, and throw some peat moss. But we're gonna get down some simple lawn solutions. We're doing the soil hume because that helps with nutrients and like the new baby grass. It says on there like for good for new roots. And then we're gonna put a 16-4-8 because that's not a super strong fertilizer. We're just gonna coat the top with both products, help out the soil, help out the plant, and then now we're going into growing season, and this should be perfect. So let's start to cut. All right, so I have my son Nico here helping me out because seriously, taking care of 20,000 square feet has been a nightmare, and he's helping me with these renovations. So he actually dug out all this stuff, and then we reseeded, and it's all growing in. So what we're gonna do a little different method here. He's just gonna take the scarifier, and we're gonna go as low as it can go, and we're just gonna chew up this whole area, scratch the surface, try and get everything out, suck it up with the Cenex mower, and then we're gonna put seed down. So while he does that, we're gonna fertilize the other 2 plots, then we'll get this seed down and then fertilize this plot, and then we'll call it a day. That looks good. Okay, so Nico got this all grinded up really good. We're gonna put some seed and soil down before I put down that humic acid. I'm just gonna throw it on top because it's not gonna hurt it. And then we're also going to, whoa, gotta go with the wind here. Lay this on good. Boom. Here's that. All right. Okay. Still going? All right. Let's get some of this down in here. Add some soil. Kind of get this all in there. So now, when I water this in, this is going to push down into the grass, and this will give us some good seed to soil contact. I normally would use peat moss, but I don't want to bust out a brand new bag and have that sitting around open for like ever, because I mean, I gotta wait, because we're doing, the backyard's gonna be getting fescue. That's on its way. It's being shipped here by what company? I'd rather not say, but it is going to be a top grade A seed, because that is what the problem was on the perennial ryegrass area that I was just on, is that that was not premium seed, and we got all kinds of weeds in there, and we didn't get full germination in there. So now I've been adding some bluegrass in there, and this fall, once we hit real fall in September, I will be doing another overseed over there, and then that should be flush and even for the fall. All right, let's put the rest of the humic down and the 1648. Okay, these are the two bad dogs right here. We have the Simple Lawn Solutions humic acid seaweed. It's called the Soil Hume. You can see that there, concentrated soil treatment. There's a lot of health benefits to the lawn with this. You're gonna wanna take a look it up because there's too many to list, but we're just trying to, this is an organic approach without putting too heavy of a fertilizer on there. I already put down one application of this, so this is what I like to put down on the lawn right away after I get like 1 or 2 mows in. And then now we're gonna get a real application of fertilizer with this. So we're gonna kinda do the soil treatment with a foliar treatment of this 1648 on the lawn. So this right here, we got a rain coming hopefully tonight or tomorrow. If not, we're gonna water this in. I'm actually, you know what, we're gonna water it in right away, just in case, you know, because it still is a fresh lawn. So that's it. We got it looking good. All the plots are covered, and we're gonna spray, seed, and then throw some dirt on top, and then that's fall, baby. Let's go. All right, so this stuff is Omri. It's organic. So, and this is not fertilizer. Okay, there's no nitrogen in here. I'm ready to feed the lawn, but you know, my theory is that if your soil, like when it comes to growing vegetables, let's say, if you don't have good soil, your vegetables are gonna be trash. So adding in organics to the lawn, or you know, sometimes soil microbes, you know, humic acids, soil conditioners, these are like my favorite, you know, for overall health. So, and this one is organic, I believe. So, but this right here is the Soil Hume. We're gonna add this on all the plots and lay it down heavy in that one area where we're gonna seed. So, but yeah, this right here, the term used to be paint it black, is what they used to say. So, all right, that's it. Just a quick dusting on this plot right here. All right, so now we got the 16-4/8 on this nice crispy edged lawn here. So I'm gonna lay this down, and you don't wanna fertilize right away. You wanna get a few cuts in first. And you know, it's not like I'm laying down a heavy granular. We're just giving this a little feeding, because this 318 from the beginning has most likely worn off. So this right here, this is like an all-around 16-4/8 nice balanced fertilizer. It has all three of the macros in it. And oh, what'd you say? How sweet my shirt is? I don't know if you can see that, but it is a Hawaiian shirt. I'm a huge fan of those for golf. And the golf content is coming, but if you look, there's Simple Lawn Solutions all over this thing. All right, there is one lawn done. All right, and I know from over there this lawn looks good, but we got to get the fertilizer on here. And I just did the side plot, tried to avoid the baby grass, but you know what? A little splash I don't think will hurt on the side yard. And it was so disappointing. That yard was looking so good over there. It's not irrigated at all. I don't water it. It looks beautiful, but I spilled some fertilizer. But hey, comment down below if you guys want to see golf, because I think I'm gonna do golf. I'm gonna throw that on the channel and start adding that in as a regular thing. And who knows, maybe it'll turn into a golf channel. But yeah, we're gonna do grass and golf. Even though I switched the channel name to Dad Stuff 365, I wanna get more stuff in, but guys, I can't help it. This channel is a grass channel, and I'm trying to fix up this yard. And you know, I was talking with a good friend of mine, Lawn Whisperer, and it's like, I gotta focus in on these 3 plots first, because if I try and tackle this whole yard, because this looks like trash back here. This is seriously like a dumpster fire salad bar back here. But I got rid of probably 80% of the weeds back here, a lot of the bent grass, as you saw in the previous videos. And we're gonna overseed with fescue back here. And we're gonna see how well that does. We're gonna do a regenerative one. And yeah, so let me know if you guys wanna see the golf, and make sure you check out the video before, because hopefully this video comes out soon enough. I'm doing a giveaway in the previous video, and you're gonna have to go comment on that video, find out where that's at, and figure out what you gotta do to get this starter pack. I'm telling you, ignore this. That KBG is looking good, and all that's growing in right there. And my patch jobs, and over there, the 318/18 Simple Lawn Solutions. And then afterwards, you hit it with the soil hume, and then now we're doing a 16-4/8. Give me about 2 more videos, and you're gonna see this stuff green up and thicken up, and it's like the best starter pack. So look at the previous video. Let me know if you wanna do some golf on this channel with me, with maybe some shot tracers, and subscribe. That way you can find out if we're doing it or not. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Dude, this was looking so good. Like, lawn care is frustrating, but it is rewarding. And this is seriously, this house is driving me crazy. I almost wanted to quit.